Hello and welcome to another episode from the last time. What did we do the last time? I don't even remember that far, but I think the last time we did the campus over here. And I told you that I will let it run for a couple of while and just to level it up and fit it up with students. And the current state of the campus is actually we do have students. Where does it say students? It doesn't say correctly there. Capacity. We do have whopping 9,800 capacity, but we do only have 600 students. So I don't know why we don't have more of them. I would love to have more, but obviously we don't have. And it may be because we still have the vanilla university sitting there having 600 students in there as well, and it also says there is university students of 1,165, which I think is the sum of that university and the other one. So I don't really want to remove that university right now because I don't know if we can actually fill 1,200 students. Just look in there. I think we only have, what's our capacity? Our capacity is pretty high, so I think we should be able to remove that, but I'm not going to delete it right now. I'm just setting it to off, and hopefully those 600 students now go over to the campus. I don't know if that will happen. I hope it does, but it won't be instantly, so there's maybe something we have just to wait up. But it's rising slowly. It keeps rising, so hopefully all the students from that university now go over and study there. And yeah, I see we have to wait and see what happens. I also made some park in here to fill that area. Nothing special. I'm not very good with the surfaces, with the plot levels, whatever is there, and yeah, the surface painter tool just has 4 textures, so it's a little bit limited what you do there. But I do get the plot level mod, so I would be able basically to place grass. I mean, real nice grass. But yeah, it's funky. I also added some more mods for manipulation of several things to have some very sophisticated landscaping tools at hand. But I think we're not going to go with that or look at those. We do need more buses, but I think we cannot change the buses because we're already on max budget. Let's look, where is this thing? Budget? Yeah, budget with buses, and it's on 150, much better. I don't know if we should use the night buses as well, but we don't do it. We do have lots of money. We have a weekly income of 30,400. 40. No, I'm not even able to tell the number. It's 30,004. No, it's 34,657. So that's the number. Yeah. So the buses are really don't able to get the capacity going, but it may also be because of the metro. Lots of people leaving the metro and they all want to go with the bus, and they can't. So the thing is, the bus has limited capacity, and so we may need to build a tram. Tram? What's the name? Tram? I think it's tram. So the capacity of the tram is much better, but we need to have a network for it. So we could place a tram station somewhere in here to feed all the lines going for the sectors, but I don't think I'm doing that now. So it's just an idea if the buses really can't cope with all the demand in public transportation. And I also added some connections over here which are pretty useless and hardly used by cars, and there's some more commercial zone, which is also the thing we actually need. We need commercial zones. This is the most demand is in commercial, and we do have slight demand on residential. So the thing is, what are we going to do? Maybe first we go and have a look on our traffic and see if there's any very bad things happening. Not really, not really. Everything's pretty good. We do have some red traffic in here, which is because of the cargo station, the train station. And we do have some dead people there as well. So maybe we should place something to care for the dead people first. Because down there, actually, we don't have any buildings caring for dead people. So we should place some there. Maybe we use that space here, and we could use that as a residential area as well, but I don't want to put a high school in there. I don't need any. So maybe we could use one of the other schools which has a quite lower capacity, so we can use 800 capacity, or we can use the 1000 capacity. So that one would fit quite well in there, but the drawback is it doesn't give us the needed 3x3 spaces for the crematorium. This is what I'm actually wanted to build, is crematoriums. And they have a 3x3 size, and I really need, for my own sanity, find a spot which can fit the crematorium. Like there. There it could fit. I wouldn't interfere. That looks pretty good. So I'm going ahead and turn on road anarchy, and then I should be able to place that building in here, a crematorium, and it fits quite well. The tree is just working out, and I think there was Rico settings. Look at this. This is a new ploppable Rico visited, a new mod I installed, which with this one I can place single buildings when I want them. I think I did somewhere. Oh yeah, here I do. No, I didn't. But somewhere, which I can't find right now, I did place some building somewhere, but maybe I removed it again. And I actually installed this mod to be able to place buildings in here, because this is some space which would be quite nice for some small buildings like little offices or little commercial zones to be placed alongside those parking lots. Unfortunately, I can't do regular ones because the road is in the way, and therefore I don't have any buildable zoning tiles. So I had to put this manually. And I also, something nice, which I can show like here, I found another palm tree, which is used here as a beautification. Just looks good. It's more fine than the regular palm. And I think it's something else to not have the same palm tree over and over and everywhere. So yeah, that changes as well. Alright, so one traffic problem is this intersection. And the main problem with this is that, let's go here, see the traffic. We do have too many nodes there, which just results in too much traffic, and everything is coming, all people going there from for whatever reason. What's red in there? A train. The train line is red. Alright, okay. So, and this one intersection is basically feeding the whole area over there. There's no second. The only thing they can go is go down here if they come from somewhere, but no one's going to be there. So I think we need a second piece somewhere around here, a second entry point where peeps can access the area without using that intersection, because currently everything is going down here, be it trucks, be it cars, be it passengers, or people, doesn't matter, they all go down here. And I don't know why is the parking lot so much traffic. Look at that. Look at that. I think I know why, because if the cars want to go to turn around, they will use the parking lot to do so. So what I'm going to do here, if I didn't have already, is I'm allowing them to U-turn here, so they're not going through the parking lot. And that's something which has to be done on several spots and locations, not really there, because we do have the roundabout and all the cars coming from here want to go there, can use the roundabout. But if the roundabout gets too much traffic, we may open up some of those spots to actually let them U-turn. So, and this also new, we do have a monorail station in here which is just connected to nothing right there, but it's only one track connected over there. So hopefully all the traffic from that cluster can actually use a monorail to go down there. And we also may do a second line later on connecting those two pieces and having a line from here to there as well. Not sure if it does so much because that one currently just delivers 88 passengers per week, which isn't quite much. So yeah, they don't really use that one, so they still go with the car. But they do have at least a very nice big parking lot in here. So that's one reason I don't want to fill those residential areas right now with more residentials, because it's already a little bit too clogged and I would need to have more access points to that area. And it will be somewhere around here, but I think if I do it just here and make an intersection there and feed that area and that area, it may be too much. So we do have an intersection over there somewhere, which will go down here. And this road will then basically lead to the remote islands later on, if we decide to actually populate them. So we would be able to have another, we do have one intersection there and maybe one there. And the intersection here will basically go over there and maybe somewhere in that area, because there will be industrial zoning and this will be used for, I don't know yet how we will use that area actually, because yeah, it's too fresh and I don't have any plan for it right now. What's there? We do have a parking lot placed here. Yeah, we don't actually need that parking lot. I think I did some copy test and it's not actually what I intended to use. So are you, yeah, you're selecting the trees as well. I don't need the trees. Physical props, buildings. Yeah, props maybe. No, don't. Yeah, use the props and the decals. Just select. Come on, select it like so and press the remove button. Maybe buildings as well, but not trees. And now we remove. Yeah, now it's gone. Now it's gone. What, just a leftover. So we still have no idea what to do. There's a marker. What does it? Oh, because it's closed. Still students in there. Despite the fact it's still closed, but there somehow some students were locked in or something. And what's the filament now? Much better. Much better. We do have most peeps now in that university. Hopefully it will fill up to, I think it was 1100 or something. And we have to wait. Oh yeah, we also have a new parking lot in there, which has an access road there, so they can use a parking space inside this roundabout. And this one roundabout actually is also a little bit problematic with traffic. So it's like here, because we do have the cargo station, and we may need to have somewhere else a cargo station, because this is obviously feeding too many commercial zones. So we do have too much traffic in here. As you can see, it's way too much traffic. And also those cargo stations, they're very slow, and if there's too much cars going in and out, it's just not working out perfectly. So yeah, that's something we need to address, and I think it could be helpful to just have another train station somewhere else, maybe up here. Up here will be a pretty good spot for a cargo train station. The only problem with it, it's not very nice to look at, and peeps don't want to live near it because it's loud. So if we pick that up, I think like here you do see that there's a lot of noise, and yeah, it just doesn't really fit anywhere without getting problems with the noise. So yeah, that's here. It's very complicated over here. Would be nice to have some smaller cargo station, but there isn't, and it also would be a little bit of cheating. So we do quite need some sort of possibility to have the cargo station. Maybe look like here. We could make here the same trick by getting, I actually like that idea. We do have sunken the highway in here to make a park. And if you look at the land value, oh, we could, yeah, We could use the land value here as well. So maybe I'm going to put a park in here as well, so I can't use that space for the cargo train station. Would be pretty nice to have the train station in here, but well, don't work out now. So maybe later, but I will do this park. I think I will do off screen because it's not very demanding. It's just a functional park with some bungalows and nothing special inside. So I don't even know what to paint, what I should paint in there. Maybe the train. Oh, the train is not connected. Look at this. I didn't connect the train. So maybe the train could actually go over. I think the train can actually go over the park and doesn't need to go underground. Let's see how that would look. So I think the straight line was somewhere. I just forgot about where the straight line was. Yes, it was there. So here we go. We're placing the... He's not getting me a marker, which is not perfectly, but we'll do it like this. It will be close enough. And we just have the train go over the park, because I don't think the train doesn't take so much light away. I think that's something feasible. Just have the train go over there, over the park, and yeah, didn't even see that the train line wasn't correctly connected there. But we should take in mind, we do need some sort of train here, because it's all too far away from over there where people can go with the train. So if we have another train station somewhere here, and I have to think about it, where would be a nice place for the train station? Maybe we can have some sort of overhead train station. Maybe. I'm not sure if something like this exists, but I think you always need a road. I will go in the workshop to see if there's a train station without the need for a road, just for passengers, because that would be quite nice. But I need to look that up. So, but yeah, I could imagine that we do have some sort of overhead train station, maybe there, maybe here. Yeah. Using some mods, maybe I'll build one over here. I will have to try this first. I think it doesn't make some sense to make this now directly. And that is something we need to do. We need to have a train station over there and then a train line to go from here over there to traverse the people. And if we're at it, I think we should also think about the cargo train station. It would be very important to have it somewhere here. It should be somewhere here. But I need to think about it. Maybe that could be an doesn't like. We could make an island in here just to hold the cargo port. But I think we could also, I think I don't like that either, put the cargo port somewhere here. Wouldn't fit, it's too big. Something like this. But I would dislike the thing that they will get cargo by ship, because that would just destroy a lot of traffic optimizations there. So I don't want that. Yeah. And we do still have these inner parts there. And what was my idea for that one? Yeah, one thing we could do is actually put another university in, another campus, but not the trade one, but the university one. That was just one idea. And another idea was, but what was it? Yeah, putting commercial zone in here. That could be nice to have a commercial zone in here, but that will leave us with some issues, because those roundabouts are not very big. So I don't have direct access to put some road like there. Won't work perfectly like I would want it. So for example, like here, we just go out of the roundabout directly to the stadium, because we just sacrificed the ramps in here. So we could do that, but we can't do that here, because we do need the ramps from both directions. So yeah, wouldn't slightly work that way. At least not if we plan to actually use that highway somewhere else. So for now we don't do commercial zone in here, but we do have the space left, and we'll find some good use for it. What we could do basically is using that part for a commercial zone. I don't know if this is going to work out pretty well, and we still have a lot of empty spaces in here which I don't really want to use, because there should be some sort of green space to not have everything paved, and we did already place the commercial zone in here. So I think something we're just going to do right away. We're going to place commercial zones in here, and that should fulfill all of the current demand for commercial zone. The money should drop very, very hard now. Speed that one up doesn't do any difference because the game is already running slow. So yeah, it does still change the speed. So we do have some capacity left. Anyway, still nothing is building. So the game, oh yeah, there are first buildings coming up here, and they should have there all services needed. No, they don't have. So we do need some services to care for crime, like you can do like so. Let's see how that will going to work out. It covers both sides, which is nice. So I'm going ahead and putting a second one there, and we do the same for the firehouse. One here and one there. So do we have that one covered? Yeah, the peeps are very happy. So, but they're all leveled to the maximum, so there's nothing they gain from. And what we could do now in this inner road, we could make a tram. Just go around in a circle, using the tram so they can go from there to there. The problem with the tram though is, if we have a tram going from there over there, it has to go through the roundabout. And every time it goes through the roundabout, it will actually interrupt the traffic in there. That is not a problem with the monorail, because the monorail is just driving over. But here it's a problem. So maybe it may be wise to use a monorail in there. Not sure if that's quite efficient. We could try that. It's just a lot of work, and I will have to rebuild most of the pathways, and they wouldn't even work that way because the monorail would be in the way of those, and we can't build the monorail higher because it has to be on a distinct height. And what you could do is we may plant the station, the monorail station, and plant the monorail tracks manually. But then we have some graphical glitches, and it's something I don't like either. So maybe try tram. How does a tram look? Let's put tram in there. A tram line. We do have tram. Where is the tram? There it is. And we do have those tram lines. So if I'm going to replace that one, that's how it would look. That's how it would look. So, and if we go, oh, let's see, we do have some other problems, because I think the power line, let's try what the power line would, what will happen to the power line. Will they fit through? Yeah, it actually would. It would fit perfectly underneath the pathways, and there it gets removed. So we need to rebuild that one. It's just that we're just testing this out now. So now we replace that again, and we would need to have tram line actually tram track. We need the tram track, and then we have to go right through. I would be like that, and that would this would now interrupt the traffic. But if we don't have too many tram wagons or cars, whatever they're called, that should be, oh no, we have a stopping in there, so we would have to use that one. Yes, let's see, they're not allowed to go in there like so. You are allowed, you are allowed, and you're not, and there no one's allowed. And we do have Yeah, now they're going to stop there because they did get a no. You can't have traffic lights in there. Making me crazy. Let's go ahead. Don't use traffic lights. So we would have to use the have to remove the traffic lights in order for that to work. And let's make the test even further by placing a station there and testing this out, how it's going to work. And it will go there, and we just need one more tile in here so we can have it like so. And then what we're going to do is using the tram track and making some space for them to actually change direction, turn off the road guidelines. I'm going to do it like so the tram can actually go around. And now we're placing a tram line to go from, I think, there, then go there, and then we go over there, and maybe here, and another one. And you cannot turn around there. Why? So I would have to use another piece. Why can't they just turn in the station? Wouldn't that be obvious? So we're making another turnaround spot right here, like so. And now we can hopefully finish. We have to click that one first, and then in here. Now there should be a tram going. There it comes. There the tram comes. Oh, it made traffic lights everywhere. It everywhere made traffic lights. Come on, we don't want traffic lights. Go away with the traffic lights. You are solved. And we don't want traffic lights here either. And now let's see if those tram tracks will actually block the roundabout too much. We do have a tram line. I don't think anyone is waiting for that tram because it's just too slow, and we should make that experiment for the whole circle. But the problem with that is it would just consume a lot of time to replace all the pathways, fix the traffic lights, and all that sort of stuff. So we just want to see what's actually happening when it's go through there. It waits. Yeah, it will stop the traffic, but it's through pretty fast, pretty rapidly. So yeah, would only be a problem on very congested roundabouts like that one. There it could be a problem because it will block the traffic in there until the tram has gone through. It would be very ideal to have a tram line which will go underneath the earth, but keeping the road actually intact. That would be great, and I have to look in the workshop if that's actually possible. First I'll look if there's somewhere. No, there's no subway in the way, so this would be possible, because normally you do have that sort of track, and it should be feasible to have the road going straight but have the tramway go underneath, and that would be crucial for that one, for that sort of connection, to go underneath the roundabout and don't interfere with it. So I go ahead and will look this up in the workshop. Maybe I find something, and if I don't find something, I may bite the apple. Bite the bitter apple? Is that the right phrase? So, and then I will try to create something like that, but I think it's not going to work. But let's see. At least I will let this running for quite a while, just to see. Can I just click U and say passengers 0? Do you have 0 line details? Did you ever transport anyone? No. No. Oh, there were 2 people. Yeah, some people are actually using that useless tram. Look at that. Where are they? Inside there? Will they leave? No, they're not leaving. They all just wanted to use the tram because they were very lazy. There they are, 2 guys. They were very happy, and now where are they going? They go all the way to the next passageway, so there, and then they run all the way. Why didn't he use... Okay, there is no stop, I see. And then it goes into that tower. Well, oh, commercial zone demand didn't actually drop. So we placed all those commercial zone and the demand didn't even drop slightly. But the demand for residential zone actually raised. And we do have a little bit of spots left for residentials, which will be here, and another one would be over there. Maybe I think we can fill those. We can't fill those ones with residentials because we do have something which produces sound, and I think it was the industrial zone over there. Did I zone that industrial? Yeah. Commercial, yeah. So we do have commercial zones placed here, and they will induce noise. So we can't use residential for both sides, but just look at it. This one is residential, and so we can place one there, and I'm going to place those as well to have that one filled. So more peeps can move in because the demand is rising. We need more living space for them. More, much more. So, and if we're running out of land value, which isn't perfectly in here, so what I'm going to do is we're going to make a park with a big... Can we do a big... Yeah, we can do a big underground passageway, so those parks are actually connected to each other, and the peeps have some way to go underneath from there to there. I don't think we need it actually. Maybe we don't do it. We just make... I think we just make either one park or making two parks. Or we make one park in every corner, or have one park with four sectors to keep up. I think we could do that. Shall we do that? Let's do some park. Let's try that out. We are going to need some zoning. First, we need to zone it as park. So we're going to put some parking here. And we do need some park here. And another park will be there. And here, we'll actually call it a 4 square park or something, because you do have no squares, but it has 4 points, like a square. Maybe it would be better called than a 4-point park. So, because we do have the park now, we care for the entrances. And I'm not sure, we do have one main entrance, and we would use a lot of side entrances for the rest. That's why I never did that one. So I'm not quite sure if we can actually use that much entrances. And I think every entrance will collect money anyway, so I'm not sure what exactly is the difference between the main entrance. There can be only one main gate. The road never easy exit. Maintenance. Okay, main gate for maintenance. Sign connects part of the road, never resolution and park requires a main gate. Okay, so I think the main gate is just there for having the maintenance going in. So I'm going to place the main gate over here because I think it's the nearest. Yeah, I think it's one of the nearest to go with the intersection, because they will come from here, go down there, go over there, and they should be able to pass right in here. So we're going to place the main gate there, and then we place... Maybe don't place it there. Come on. There's a bus stop in the way. Shall we use it right where the bus stop is? Oh, there isn't. There's one. There's not a bus stop. No, it's not. It's a normal walkway. So I'm going just proceed. And now we do the side gates on the same spots for there on the road. Yeah, I can't just have... Area must have a main gate. Oh, I made a mistake there. It's 4 different parks, which isn't what I want. So I actually want to have them connected. So we go there. Just clean it up later on. And now hopefully we can do several side gates. So we do have one over there, and then we want one here, here, another one there, one here, and one here and here, and then we can just use that a nice one and making a nice connection to there. We do need road guidelines, or here. Those will be just some very boring parks, I guess. They will be very, very boring. And here we go as well. So we do have some parks here. Oh, there's another one. So they are actually connected to each other. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to make one and then use a move it to copy everything. So first off, we'll remove the trees. First remove the trees because they're in the way now and I don't want them there. Go away, go away, we don't need trees there. And we also remove the trees everywhere else because when we copy that over, the trees will not be overridden and they will just be in the way. So we're clearing that all. The whole area is going to be cleared. And there's also parking space. So that's pretty cool. This will be very cool parks. And what I want to have actually is, I don't even know, maybe some sunken one. No, we can't do the sunken ones because then it's not possible to copy it anymore. So we do have to make it on flat terrain. Actually, we do have, look at it, I do have a find it mod installed and we do have stairs. Somewhere there were stairs. Stairs free. We do have some stairs, like that one. So I could basically, not sure how that's going to work. Never used them before. What if I select them with move it? Oh, then it works. Look at it. Then it works. Then I could have stairs. And with the procedural objects, I could actually scale that up to have it bigger. So maybe this could give us something very nice. Not too sure about it yet, but I think we could have something nice. What could we have? What would be very nice? I think the ideal way would be to have something very eye-catchy. What could I do? I don't know. What could I do? I have no idea. Did that park actually raise the land value already? It's not displayed anymore, so there's some bug in the game when it suddenly stops to display the correct layer info view for when you select. Normally when you select the park, I need to, yeah, now it's working. Here we go, and it already applied some land value, and I didn't even plop anything in there, so this park won't level, I guess, or not very high. So we do have some time to come up with an idea of what we can use in there to make it look very, very cool. And I do need to have an idea about that. I think something with stairs would be pretty nice. For example, if we go ahead and use some landscaping to actually lower the floor in there, like so, we could have something sunken like this, and then we're going to smooth that one out so it goes smooth up down there. So we could have with stairs to, so they have a sunken plaza, some sort of sunken plaza. I think that's something I could try, but I will do this offline because I don't think this is something you want to see in real time, and maybe better place to be in a time lapse. So for now they just have some parks with no meaning. What we can do is actually we can place, I think this is we do need place fencing. Where what the fence is for something here. Yeah, the fence. And one problem, no, we can actually, in that case, we can't place it correctly over there. No, we can't. No, we can't, and we can't undo. Why can't we undo? Go away. That's something, that's a problem with those. You can't just place them where you want because it will remove roads. So I have to remake that road, and keep in mind that the next time I'm going to try to build that one, I have to go do not use the road guidelines, please, and make it maybe like so, and try it with prop anarchy. No, it will remove the road, and that's a problem because you can't just put the fence there. It just doesn't work. It will remove the road. So what we do have to do is first, and that's why I left one tile. First we go over there and have the same over there. No, not two. Come on, friend. I just wanted one. Yeah. And then we go 2 in here. Another 2 in here. And now we should be able to have a very nice round one. Park fencing. And we do the same for both. To have the fences go there as well. And they go like here. And another one is going to be right there. And now we should be able to do it like so. But I don't want it like so. Looks not right to me. Looks very odd. So if we do place it straight, it's too much. So we need to have turn everything off. And I think the center is somewhere around there. More down, like so. That looks good to me. That looks very nice. So now it works. Now it works, and we have a park area fenced. Still nothing fancy, even if it has fences, but it's still not fancy. And we could place, because we were nice people, put in there for now to at least a cafe. So we're going to put a cafe in here. One will go there. And I will do the other fences later on. Because it's just basically the same what we actually did, and you don't need to watch such repeating tasks. And we could actually do restrooms, because I think restrooms are always a great idea to have. Public restrooms will go there as well. So at least the park has some use, and beat only, so people have a place to do their business and a place to get some coffee in some nice area. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, so I think with those 2 buildings, the space used for the park is actually pretty small. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can work something out to fit actually there with sunken terrain and stairs and fancy things. So for now that will work. I do have some parks. I don't know how long we actually playing right now. Maybe some time already. So something we need to do more. What about the university now? So did it actually fill up with 1100 people? No, just 408. And if you look there, it displays we do have university students. It's less than before. So I think what we do have is all those peeps are lazy and can't reach the university, because they have a good connection, and we may need to add this connection there as well, so they can go by foot over there. Actually, they didn't need to, because there is a metro station, and they should actually be able to use that one. Everyone's red. Pretty red. We have a lot of red people. What about our team colors? As are black, so there shouldn't be so much black people. So we did have this season. We won 4 games and lost 2. So our sporting team is pretty good. We don't have any varsity sports because the trading school doesn't have that, obviously, because it's not an option. So the varsity sports may be a reason why this area is just too small for a very big university. So we need to find a different spot for the university. It may happen that this spot there, which is very bad to reach from all the borders, may be just a big spot for the university later on. But not for now, I guess. And we also need to care that we need more people, because currently we are at 65,000 people, and I want more. I want 100k. I want 100,000 people as a target in that city, and My highest yet is around 80,000. So normally then I give up. But this time I'm filming this. Oh, I'm recording it. Everyone's watching, so I can't just give up. I have to proceed. And I already told the target of 80k. So no, the target of 100k. So that's the target to reach. And I'm hopefully will reach that one. So there wasn't much to do in this episode. It was just a lot of talking, a lot of thinking, and talking about opportunities in the next ones, and no really progress for the city, just small bits of it. I actually also did there another train station, not sure if I talked about it. So that train station have a connection over there, so people can actually transfer, and I think I also did deactivate the intercity train. So all the intercity trains are actually currently going over there. Only that one is allowed to have intercity trains because I had a very bad clog up with trains all there. There was a big jam with trains. And why we do have some crime in here? Why do we have some crime? Well, half of the university is actually crime hazard area. So what I'm going to do, I'm using that spots to put in a police and a fire station, which will not work for the university perfectly because it's getting in reach from another space. And what we also can do is there a lot of free spaces, and what I want to have in there, maybe some commercial buildings. So let's do some zoning of commercial buildings. First we need to remove the zone markings in here, so we have the nice ones, and then we're going to place high density. Let's see, we have 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. So we do have this one. I think we're going like there, and then we're spacing them like so, to have some commercial buildings in here, and hopefully they will give us a little bit more. It just looks too paved in here. It just looks a little bit too paved, so this will fresh it up a little bit with some buildings, which will take a while until they're going to be built. So yeah, there's another park you didn't see. I made a stone park. This is what you can get out of the game if you basically just use the default assets. So I'm pretty sure some guys of you can make much better parks. Way much better parks. But yeah, I'm not quite that guy. But I'm thinking of it, and maybe I replace all those little parks in here later on by something else. Another park is in here, which gives some traversal over there. Yeah, I just try to fill that all up without having empty spaces. But as you can see, I'm not the master of the parks. I'm just able to place some stuff. So not perfectly. I need more creativity for that. So I need to think about it and make better things. But it's better than nothing, better than having just some green spot, which I basically dislike because of the brown things over there. It just looks very odd by having that sand over there, and it may happen because of the theme, because I have the tropical theme in there, and I think the tropical theme is more suited to be in sand and not on grass. So that may be why I do have too much green there, because yeah, it's how it is and nothing to change. Alright, so for this episode I think we're ending here. I do have quite some things to do to make all the fences we just placed there, and we can just use, they need more educated, yeah, more education. We can just have a little look on education. They don't have access to, oh, we actually need more of them. We do have too few of those. What about, yeah, they don't have access to high school as well, but they should fix that in a different way. We could use the public library we didn't have there. And we could place it not in there because it's too big. Why is it too big? It would fit. I think it would fit in there if I would just ignore the fact that it's overlapping the road. Ah, maybe not. Alright, I'm still talking. So, I think for the next time I will try to come up with an idea about what to go next for. At least we don't have any very apparent problems except that one. But there's not so much we can do about it right now. Maybe we can use Traffic Manager to look what's going on there. Everything's should be working actually. Not sure why they're so slow. Maybe because it's a 90-degree corner and they have to brake too much. Oh, I can show you something. We do have the node controller. For with the node controller, what you actually can do is you can raise. You basically can. What's the name for that? So you can smooth that out. So if I'm going here, I can make the corner smoothness bigger, and that way the cars actually go faster because they have more room to do so. It's just a problem like here, so we may using that one and move that one over to have it more. Yeah, that's different because now we do have just too high. Anyway, it's better so because the traffic flow is much better. Let's look at traffic. It's not so red anymore. It's not so red. So if let's do it on the other side as well. We do have the node selector in here. The road selector says no number. Oh, 27. So we're going to add and do 27 there as well. 27. Here we go. And now we have a roundabout looking like this. And I think we can use that one because it's much better for the traffic flow, and apply the same fix to the other roundabouts. But this doesn't look very good. It's too steep. Look at the steepness. Yeah, they're going up there. So we have to change that one to something else. I'm not very happy with that one. I don't want them to be too near either because it would conflict with all the traffic. Not yet because there's no traffic coming from over there, but maybe an issue like, for example, there. If the space between there is not big enough, maybe some issues. Something I need to think about as well. There's no issue, there's plenty of room, just need a solution for that spaces. That's something we need. Yeah, maybe we can interlock them. So that one is basically going up there, and then that one is going underneath and then up there. And I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know how long this video already is, but I'm going to make that. I'm going to use that now. So what I'm going to do is maybe not there, just use it somewhere here to not change the. So what I'm going to do is we're using a road, a normal road, and this normal road will actually go. Give me all, please. Go actually all over like there, and will then go up. And that round road will actually go maybe it should be like there. It should be there like a 12. And it should go from here like so, and from there over to there with a 180, and from there it should go like up here, and then it should go smoothly. Not sure how you actually make an S-band. Is there some trick to make an S-band? Oop. I didn't want to do that. I did actually already click, but you little sucker. No, I don't want you 12. Go there. I don't want you at a high of 6. Go there. You need to be 12. Go over there and then make it like so. We have the road guideline. Make it like so. Now we're removing that one, and then we can go away with the bulldozer. So we go. And then we use that road to go somewhere like no, it's too. No, it doesn't fit too well. But we could make it. But because when we're doing like that, we can actually make it rounder. So that's what we're going to try now. So look at that. That's pretty nice. So it should be there. And I quite like that one. So what we need to do now is make that one raised. So it just looks a little bit better. Go for that node. Raise it slightly as well. So it blends in. Looks good to me. Looks very good to me. And now I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. No. What? Selected. Can we please replace that one as well? And use that one and that one to get it a little bit up. To get rid of the terrain problem. So, and the next thing we're gonna do is we change that one to actually be that one and there as well, and change the direction of that one. Oh. No. Do you need to be like that? So, doesn't that look nice? And I think what I'm going to do is having the same bend there. I actually like that. That's a great idea. So I'm going to remove that one as well. And I hope I can replicate that border somehow. I'm not sure what it actually was, but I think it was that one. What high are you? You're to collect high, so I'm going to be there, and then I should be able to make that one so it's more rounded now. I'm replacing the road again to be that one. And look at this. And we do need to remove the trees because I had the prop anarchy on. But no problem. Go removing the trees. Look at this. That's very nice. And I do need to do that on the other side as well and make it more smooth, I guess. To have it a little bit more smooth, we're going to use that one. Move that up a little bit. And look at that one. That's nice. That's very nice. I really like that one. And yeah, I definitely make that one for the other side as well. And over there. And here as well. So that'll work out quite well. Yeah. The only problem is one, if they go up there and want to go down there, they can do it. But that's nice because then they're not clogging up those roundabouts for having the stupid decision to go that one over the highway and use the normal road instead. So that's pretty good. And I think we have everything. That's pretty nice. And we need to do that on the other side as well, which I won't do right now, but off screen, and then show you in a time lapse, I guess. But I'm quite happy with that one. That's quite a nice idea. One thing I didn't really like is the thing with the terrain, because I don't like how the ramps look when they're not when they don't have the walls. So that's why I normally use them elevated. Anyway, that was something. At least we did something which was nice to watch and had some very aesthetic improvement for the city and even functional improvement. because that's makes the flow even better. And because we're already there, what we now can do is make the node controller and make the smoothness like 20. So we're going to make it 20 on this side and there as well. Let's make it 20. And I don't want... Maybe 20 is too few, maybe we will use more. But I'll do this off screen and we'll fine tune everything and all that stuff. Here we go. That's nice. I'm pretty... this is pretty cool. This is pretty good. So, anyway, for this episode, I'm done. You're done. We made enough. You have to wait for the next episode to do more stuff, cooler stuff, intersection stuff, whatever. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.